Hello everyone. Today we are discussing about odontogenic keratosis. This is um, first used by Philippines in 1956. The reason for the name keratosis is because its lining epithelium produces more keratin, so its name as odontogenic keratocyst. It is derived from the rest of dental lamina. Today in this video we are discussing only about the introduction part and the clinical features. Always remember the best way to represent our answer is to involve all the headings, especially for example, write an introduction part, write about clinical features, radiographic features, and always remember that in oral pathology the most important part is histological part. You always try to draw the diagram, express all the histological points, because when a case come we will diagnose the case with the histological features. So always try to remember, practice the diagram perfectly, try to remember the draw the diagram perfectly in the exam, and always try to represent your answers in the first you give the headings: introduction, clinical features, radiographic features, histological portions, and then treatment. So today now we are discussing about the clinical features. The clinical features, I have put it some subheadings so it's make you remember the answer perfectly. For example, some of the common points you will see in all the cysts I am going to explain in my further videos. The age, gender, the position where the whether this where which all the position cyst appears, the positions, the features of the cyst, how we can diagnose all the cysts. Each cyst has different conditions. Some may having swelling, some may not having swelling, the pain, like that all have different. So what are the features of the cyst, and if we aspirate the lesion, what will happen, in which of the cases they occur, like that some small subheadings I have given, so it's better way to remember the things. Now in the case of odontogenic keratosis, age is second and third decade of life. Always remember, it can occur at any age, from the young to very elderly it can occur, rare under the age of 6, but the peak incident where it occurs second and third decades of the life. Now the more prediction in the case of the male. I will give you the reason why it's in male in further. The most common site it occur in the mandible portion. It occur most commonly in the mandible than in the maxilla. So it most commonly occur at the ramus site or molar. The frequency or the first occurrence is on the basis like it occurs in the ramus of the mandible, then in the third molar, then it goes to first and second molar, then in sometimes in anterior teeth, then it also can occur as in the maxilla as a secondary. Okay, then the features involves pain, soft tissue swelling, and expansion of bone. The expansion of bone can also occur in the case of odontogenic keratocyst. Now the drainage and lip and teeth paresthesias also occur. So when we aspirate this lesion, if there is a cyst present here, when we are aspirating that lesion, it contains cheesy material. Always try to underline the points which have different unique features. You should highlight that point, so the external, which is the person who is checking your answer, will always attracted toward your presentation. So always the features you should be you should underline the properties, like cheesy materials is suggestive of character, and sometimes is also show stroke color fluid. Now in some time it also occur in the children. In odontogenic keratosis can also find in children as a multiple odontogenic keratosis. The reason is due to it is the component of the nevoid basal cell carcinoma syndrome. Because of that, it also occur in the children. So we will summarize the topic. Today I am only discussing about the introduction part and clinical features. The next video I will explaining about the radiographic features, histological features, and treatment. So, odontogenic characteristics was first used by Philippines in 1956. It is also the name given as a characteristic was the reason behind that the lining epithelium. The lining epithelium of the characteristic was produced more keratin, so its name is given as a keratocyst. Keratin is more produced, so its name given as keratocyst. It is derived from the rest of dental lamina. Now the age occur, it can most commonly it can occur at any age from young to elderly, but rare in the under the age of 10 years. But most peak incidences are the second and third decades of life. The gender it occur is more commonly in the males, and the position where it occur is in the mandible. Then the maxilla, it occur in the mandible, from the ramus of the mandible to the third molar, first molar and second molar. It can also occur in the maxilla as a secondary features. Now the features involved, what are the when odontogenic characteristics? If some patient is suffering from the odontogenic characteristics, they can complain of the pain. We can see soft tissue swelling or the expansion of bone. We can see drainage, paresthesia of lip or teeth. They have complaint. They might say the complaint. So we can diagnose by the all the features. So always try to understand the features. And when we aspirate the lesion, there is a content cheesy material. That cheesy material is suggestive of a keratin. They also show stroke color fluid. They can also occur in children as a multiple odontogenic characteristics. The multiple ആയിട്ട് കുറേ സ്ഥലത്ത് ചിൽഡ്രൻസിൽ കാണപ്പെടും as a it is a because component of a neverd basal cell carcinoma syndrome. We are discussing this topic as neverd basal cell carcinoma syndrome in another chapter. We will discuss thereafter. Okay everyone, thank you.